stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
It has
Welcome to the
begun.
stream. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Yay!
So, rolling mechanic exists now, and it's
Oh.
simple.
Whoa!
Anything that you want to do, you roll a d10 for. If whatever you're doing has to do with your specialty, you add 3. If whatever you're trying to do would advance the plot, you subtract 3. And threshold has a default of 5 and can go up and down depending on the difficulty of what you're doing.
Okay. If I want to tie my shoes, what's the threshold?
1.
Does it advance the plot?
What if I want to tie my shoes, but it advances the plot?
Then it's still 1, but you're at a minus 3.
Yeah.
1 is always a failure, 10 is always success.
So wait, if the threshold is 1, alright.
So if it's red or green, that's a failure or success, respectively.
I feel like I've seen this type of system before, or heard someone talk about it.
Yeah, you can find it in the collection. Just throw it in your bar.
Oh.
And it'll ask questions like what you're rolling for, and whether you have a specialty in it, / if it advances the plot, / if both or neither. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh!
You should also explain the new rules for winning.
Oh yeah, we changed the way that we're doing things a little bit. Now we're doing 2 duels, and if the players win either, they win the duel.
Yeah. So it's best of 3, where the best is us winning once.
So protagonists get a minor amount of plot armor,
Yay! Also,
while they're still being an actual threat.
I failed at eating my duck.
Yeah. Failed horrendously.
Turns out I'm allergic to whatever these cards are made out of.
I like how eating your deck would progress the plot.
Yeah. It would.
And if I didn't have a deck, then I would be able to keep going with this tournament.
It would progress the plot in the direction of failure.
That's the opposite of progressing the plot. So, what just happened?
We saw somebody after losing a
Right,
bunch of
Jinzo.
stars. Yeah. It was a trap, ironically.
Alright, so you two have 1 star between the 2 of you.
Yeah. So,
What time was it?
I was about to suggest we set up camp. So let's just...
I remember we slept on top of a mountain last.
Yeah, that's true. We slept up here. Do we want to make any deciding factor on passage of time based on travel or duels?
Nah.
Alright.
The day and night cycle is arbitrary,
Yeah.
based on clock convenience.
Yeah. Alright, well, I suggest we keep moving forward. Even with 1 star, we're not going to get anywhere sitting still.
Yep.
So,
It's not going to be many people to duel around the tower. They'll probably have 10 stars already.
yeah. So, we're already moving in this direction. Just from the mountains to over here. So do we find anyone here, Fuse, or do we keep going?
Didn't you say you were going to camp?
Oh. Yeah.
Well, we were wondering what time it was first.
Yeah. How can I camp if it's midday?
It's getting late now.
We're gonna camp.
Oh boy. Roll for setting up camp.
Should I? Okay. Roll. Setting up camp. Is this my specialty?
No?
Is it plot?
No.
I like how both last night is the same thing.
Hmm.
3.
Okay, so you didn't do it very well.
Does teamwork exist?
No. You can also try.
So
I'll
there's
try.
a different kind of teamwork.
Yeah, I should add teamwork to it. Just make that a +2.
So,
But
alright.
afterward it is power of friendship ?
Somebody
A
suck
drop
question.
down of yes, no.
Yeah. UG friendship ?
You, Joe?
Yeah. No, Joey only gets 1/4 of the name. You're my best friend.
That's the kind of friendship this is. Stedman having trouble finding the thing?
I was wondering if we were going with the teamwork rules, or if you did want me to also roll.
This is teamwork.
I'm not adding it retroactively. I'll add it after
Okay.
this.
Should have
I
added
did
it
worse.
retroactively. You did the same. With us working together.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Power of
Alternatively,
friendship ?
yeah. We're stronger together by a factor of 2 out of 10.
Alright,
But-
fixed it. Oh wow,
Great.
that is an automatic failure.
Oh, so is it still an automatic failure if you get a 1 before the +2 on a friendship test?
Yeah?
Alright, so you've destroyed our campsite. We're just so frustrated about...
Yeah, Sky is
Uh-huh.
setting up a rudimentary camp and Desmond trips on it.
Whoops.
Should I roll to set it up again?
Sure. Have fun.
Set up camp. Specialty?
Gotta test out those rolls.
Could I make a suggestion that for the input, the second input value, instead of, if you're able to do this, instead of modifier, have it be specialty/plot, and have it default to both / neither, because I feel like that's going to be most things.
Yeah, I can.
Yay. Our friendship, are we working together this time?
Assumedly, I wanted to sleep.
Where's Desmond? Alright. Whoa!
My legs were just tired. Going up and down the...
Power of friendship pulls through. The most it possibly
I'll see
could.
what happens soon.
Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, where the GM does not want us to advance the plot.
There we go. Oh, I don't want you to advance the plot through any means other than dueling.
Ah, okay.
'Cause otherwise, like, that's the problem with introducing a rolling mechanic.
Sure. Like, I want
You can
your
do
stars.
things that don't involve duels.
I think we deserve
This
the
is
stars
Yu-Gi-Oh.
without dueling you. Okay, roll for it.
Everything is duels.
Well, I can't duel this campsite to make it set itself up.
Right, so yeah, power of friendship pulls through, and now you have a fantastic camp.
What if there's just like a terminal that floats around, like anytime you request it, it comes to you, and anytime you need some small accomplishment or some small feat accomplished, you duel the robot, and if you win, it does it for you.
That is so stupid.
It's like, I needed to set up this camp, but I'm only good at dueling.
Anytime that you want to do something, you have to win a duel. It's like, oh, I want to climb this mountain. Okay, let me get my warrior deck. Let me get my mountain deck.
A little TV screen of the helicopter rotor on it just comes with floats down to you.
No, it's not in universe.
Oh.
It's just your physical struggle is represented through a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so you set up camp. You did it.
Yay! It's a god camp. Or at least a demigod camp. We sure are sleepy boys. That's B-O-I. S.
Can roll for good dreams.
Is it a teamwork test?
No.
Do good dreams advance the plot? Is dreaming well our specialty?
Sky.
What?
You wake up in the middle of the night.
I go back to sleep.
Desmond, you wake up in the middle of the night.
I wonder what woke me up.
There's a skeleton in your camp. Like, inside your tent.
I kick him.
Ow!
Roll for it! Roll for kicks! Like, is it a sleepy nudge where you're like, you think you're kicking, but really you're just rubbing your foot gently against his face? Or did you just, like, eject him from the campsite?
Whichever my reflexes happen to do.
What was that for?
Hold on, I didn't roll for it yet.
You don't have to.
Do it, do it.
Awesome, this is a both neither.
This could advance the plot if you
No,
eject him
it
in
does
a
not
pile.
advance the plot.
It's a standard.
Yeah, you delivered
Knock
a
him
solid
away.
kick.
If it was a 12 fuse, he would be sent flying to the top of the castle. Team
Alright,
Rocket
so
style.
you kick him into the side of the tent, and the whole tent, like, tilts over.
This is a 12-10 fuse.
Yeah. So it doesn't fall apart.
Oh, good.
So the tent is just flipped over. There's still a skeleton in here. Sky, you're awake again.
I go back to sleep. Fuse, I can't help but sleep. On this Casper mattress.
Why is that a thing? What is with you in sponsorship lately?
Well, you see, they know that you spend 1/3 of your life on a mattress, so they sent me mine for free to sample for 9 months or whatever.
And my pillow from my pillow is made just for me.
Alright, fine, I'm up. Bones!
Yeah, there's a skeleton here.
We're haunted. Desmond, get the axe.
I don't think we have one.
Whoa, I don't think that's necessary.
It can talk. Get both axes.
The gold one or the silver one?
Yes. Silver's more for demons, but it'll do. Why do you trespass in our lair, goblin?
I'm not a goblin.
Whatever.
I take a deep offense to that.
In where? Your heart?
No, in my bones.
What do you want?
Anyway, I'm here to duel yous.
Both of us? The same
Oh, you only
time?
got the one star chip, so just one of you. I can tell just by looking at you that you're not supposed to be here.
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
The fact that your star chip thing is empty.
But I've got a weird feeling like we've done this before.
I don't know, what's your name?
They call me Bones.
Oh.
On account of my bones.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I think I'd remember this.
Anyway, here's my proposal. You got two options. Option A, we do one star chip versus one star chip, standard. Option B, you put your star chip against 5 of mine, but if you lose, you quit. Forever.
How do you enforce that?
I have my ways.
Looks at a giant catapult parked outside.
So, what do you say?
I discuss with Desmond.
Says Sky.
I discuss with my partner. Flips like pulls the blanket over them. What do you think? Okay, I'll wait.
I don't know. I forget how well our games went last time with them.
What do you mean last time?
In a meta sense.
I think I lost and you won.
No, we both lost. Sweet. That's when we reset the game.
Oh, yeah. I think I won one game. Because I got a really good draw.
How much
One game
better
is
is
all
your
you need.
deck?
So
That
if we
reminds me,
win
I need,
Huh? What?
I still need to add one card to my deck from the last duel.
I probably do too. We should keep track of that at some point. So if we get 5 stars, we're back to 3 each. Fucking hell.
That sounds nice.
Sounds like the number we've been at for every session. We've been at that number at least once every session. I'm pretty sure.
Or at least the majority of them.
Definitely. But if we just go the 1-star route, then we have every chance in the world after this to duel people. And I feel like from this point forward, our chances are looking up.
And to clarify, in both cases, you will be like no longer able to participate in this tournament.
Yeah.
In the second case, these characters will be unable to participate in any tournament thereafter.
Oh, okay. So when he says forever, he doesn't just mean this tournament.
No, he means forever.
Not even at the local game store?
No.
Wow.
Well, I feel like we can make 2 starships work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it won't really matter if we just reset the timeline again.
We won't.
um, yeah, there's also the question of who's going to duel them near you.
I think I would vote you, since a controlling kind of deck is good against his.
Okay.
That is, I say, assuming Fuse hasn't changed his deck any.
Changed it? From what? This is the first time you've seen him.
He's got a point. So okay, vote. 2-star, 5-star. What do you think? Or one star or 5-star?
Well, I guess this is technically only for, like, flavor, since we'd assume we'd be making new characters for the next season.
Well, why don't we do this? Instead of either of the things he's offered, 3 stars, or our star versus 3 of his stars, but if we lose, we actually leave the island. Instead of bumming around and getting a second chance somewhere.
Well, if we lose via just betting the 1-1, that was still going to happen.
I mean, we could, like, find someone and ask them for a spare star and turn over for a favor later on, again. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? 1 or 5? I already asked this.
It's like, more that I think about it, I guess we might as well go for 5, since if we lose, we're just out of the tournament either way.
Yeah, but then we're out of, like, we have to create new characters and new decks and new personalities.
Oh no, a new personality for me. Which I still haven't really thought of one for Desmond.
I like Sky, though, because he's just, like, he's able to become whatever I feel like he should be, or I want him to be at any given moment.
I'm not sure that's a personality.
It's like he changes like the weather, that's the point. He's generally bold and brash.
Much like the snow in the Arctic, he's bipolar.
Like, you mean both like the snow in both Arctics?
Yeah.
So you think 5? But
Yeah.
I'm really afraid of losing at all in this case, because that's like, would you rather fall into a pit of spikes or a bottomless pit? Choice is yours.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind making a new character, since there'll be a new deck to try out.
I wouldn't mind making a new character, because Cloud Neons just really work for me. But there's also, it'll be trudging to go around betting with only 1 star or 2 stars each, especially if we lose a game after that. But it would be...
Yeah.
It would be...
Will the skeleton business again if we go back to 1 star?
What'd you say?
Will the bones visit us again if we go back to 1 star?
There are other eliminators.
Same deal as last time. We're still under the sheet. And he's like, I'm being very patient right now.
He's just listening in.
Does he say anything to the 3-star idea?
What was the 3-star idea?
It's like instead of 1 or 5, 3 stars, and we just leave the island guaranteed instead of bumming around and getting some second chance somewhere, maybe.
I can guarantee you that ain't happening. I'll be sure of it.
You're so certain. Well, so it sounds like the difference between 1 and 5 really is just the characters can't come back. Characters are dead, basically. He's basically saying, if you win, 5 stars. If you lose, I take your soul.
Well, we get to
He
go back
might
home.
as well be banishing you to the Shadow Realm. For the purposes of the game.
And we'll have to go back home and invent our new kind of tournament where it's not a tournament, it's just consecutive duels against other people.
No, you get into Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Is that a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Yeah, I still vote you and for the 5 stars.
You up for 5 stars?
Yeah.
I don't like it, but 2 out of 3 chance to win.
Oh, here's the important question. Fuse, can Nyan keep his personality for the next guy?
Makes more sense with a weather theme.
You could think of a
Cloudy.
different theme.
You gotta find another weather deck.
Could I make a deck that starts as one thing but turns into Cloudians later on?
You wouldn't be able to use your finishers.
Well,
Those are unique cards.
my finishers are cards that just kind of come around every once in a while anyway. Oh, but right, the updraft too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you this before we started. I'm thinking of taking Venonaga's deity out of my deck, along with the associated trap card. What could I put in, like in a replacement, since that's one half a finisher? It's kind of weird.
I don't know. I
Because
think you'd
there
have
is-
to do something special to just find another finisher.
Yeah, it's just I didn't know how hard it would be to summon in practice. Turns out very hard.
Who's to say that Sky Brennan, someone who's now banished from dueling in tournaments ever again, is like, well, I don't need this anymore. I'll hand it off to my nephew. It's like, ah, sweet. I'm not my uncle. I can duel.
I'll hand it off to my son, Sky Brennan. Spelled S-K-I-E.
The skeleton's like, ah. Like as soon as I do that, the skeleton just pops up out of nowhere in a cloud of black mist. Like, kid, I'll duel you. What do I need starships for?
$1 million.
Okay. Child, no. wonder if they fixed the bug deck yet. If so, I could switch over to that. I feel like we're being impatient if we choose 5 stars, but it's an impatience I agree with, but I still feel like red flags, you know?
High risk, high reward.
I feel like the risk's higher than the reward, you know what I mean?
I mean, 5-star chips.
Yeah, never playing again.
Well, these characters.
You can't just
anyway.
say words in a greater emphasis and be like, oh, no, I see your point now.
Well, they're clearly close enough that you're considering it.
It's just because it speeds up the game. Why'd you give us a choice, Fee? What's your thoughts, Desmond?
Still roughly the same as before.
I know, it sounded like you were saying something.
Well, probably something better to ask after we know what happens after this duel.
I'll be really mad if I can't play with Cloudians anymore. I say 1 star. Well,
I can meet you halfway.
what do you mean?
3-star chips, and just the one who duels me has to quit.
Yes! We've already voted that, or in a pre-existing vote, we decided Sky was the one to duel.
I mean,
Now
unless
you
Sky
have more
doesn't want to
options
duel.
available.
It's true.
What options do we get at 2 and 4?
No.
Same as the level above. I can also give you the 5-star option, but for 4 stars instead.
That's what you want.
Or 3 for 2. Like, I'll feel foolish if we win at 1 stars, but I'll be mad if we lose at 5 stars. So I vote for 1.
Well, there's only 2 people, so voting doesn't really work.
You have to come to an agreement.
I mean, I care too much about the character in the deck to have the possibility of never playing it again.
So
I
there's
didn't say
only
anything.
2 options.
Yeah.
Option 1, Sky duels at 1. Option 2, Desmond duels at 3.
Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I'm not opposed to not dueling.
So you are
Okay,
opposed
that
to
was-
dueling?
I will duel if Sky really wants me to.
If that, yeah, sure. If you want to duel for 3, go ahead.
I mean, well,
If that's a risk you're willing to take, it's just a risk I'm not willing to.
okay.
So is it time to play cards?
Sounds like now the decision is up to Desmond.
I
No.
will do it at 1 star. Will you duel a 3?
Yeah, I guess that's something I would agree to. But who's dueling?
Well, if it's at 3, it's you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, You've got the option of Sky duels for 1 or Desmond duels for 3.
So,
Well, if Desmond is willing to take the risk.
Scott, I put the decision onto you. If you are willing to take the risk, we can duel at 3. If you aren't, Sky will happily duel at 1. I wonder if Mayo added this music, this ticking talk music, on purpose.
I don't know what to do. I've never felt more 50-50 on my options.
I got a coin if you want to flip it.
I think I'll vote for Sky dueling for 1.
Okay. Sky will duel for 1.
You've decided
I
then.
will duel for 1.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, let us go.
Host.
Toast. Only a hostess hosts.
And an entire arena erupts inside the tent.
Yeah, your tent is destroyed.
Ding dong.
And then...
One duel.
Is that the sound of the screen being on the right screen?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Ha!
Your paper covered my rock.
It's true. I will normal summon the Cloudian Cirrostratus.
Huh. You sure we haven't dueled before?
In this timeline. And I'll end my turn.
You are also getting some weird feelings.
Well, no, I'm not. Well, I am from seeing the guy, but I'm like, well, let's see what his deck's like, I guess.
Is it from seeing a living skeleton?
No, wait.
I discard
so,
my white princess.
So you're an eliminator, right?
Yeah.
Sure you aren't just recognizing me from watching this duel?
It feels more intimate than that.
Zombie world. What's that do?
All monsters on the field and in the graveyards become zombie monsters, and neither player can tribute summon monsters except for zombie monsters. Your turn.
Well, I activate
So-
the Sanctuary in the Sky.
So for the rest of these two duels, meta information can be used.
Meta information.
Yes.
Okay, so you already know what my deck is. I already know what your deck is.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we
You're getting
remember it.
memories from the other timelines. This works both ways.
Okay. Well, during my battle phase, I attack your face down.
You revealed the lady in white.
A large monster, but in defense only.
That's
I end
right.
my turn.
I summon the Skull Servant in attack position. And I'll equip it with the Axe of Despair.
Hmm.
I'm noticing that Skull Servant's attack is not being increased by 1,000.
I think there's still something waiting to be done, and that probably happens at the end of all the resolutions.
Nope.
No? Huh.
Huh. I'm sure there's something that I'm just not realizing.
Can I read the card? Axe of Despair?
Yeah. Just,
Alright.
the equipped monster gains 1,000 attack. Period. First sentence.
Yeah. Certainly isn't gaining that attack.
It's because of Lady in White.
Right. Lady in White. Not effective.
Yeah.
There you go.
So if the Lady in White is ever destroyed, you'll have to deal with my Axe of Despair.
Well, I bring forth to the field ray and temperature. And they're more than strong enough to take out your Skull Servant.
Perhaps, but the Lady in White won't let you.
Well, if there's anything I know from this deck, keeping an undestroyable face-up attack position monster on the field isn't all good smells and roses.
What?
I was trying to think of a better phrase there, but it didn't come to me by the time I got to that part of the sentence. You noticed my pause. It's not all good time. It's not all rays of sunshine. Would probably be more appropriate.
Well, I'm gonna activate the Dark World Shackles and equip it to Ysira Stratus.
Yeah.
And I'll set a card. And I'll set a monster. And I'll end my turn.
I too will set a monster. During my battle phase, only my ray and temperature is able to attack. Well, I will attack your face down.
You revealed my Dark Assailant.
Well, thanks to my Sanctuary in the Sky, all fairy monsters of mine refuse to let battle damage pass through. Which the ray and temperature is. I end my turn.
They're in each of my standby phases. As long as those shackles are on your monster, you're gonna take 500 damage.
Yeah.
I flip my Dark Assailant to attack position.
Will you attack my fairy monsters? You know it won't do you much good.
I'll attack your face
And
down.
And my face down's defense is too high.
Unfortunate.
Finally. I activate activate the Cloudian Squall. And end my turn.
I'll set a monster. And I'll flip my assailant back to the defense position.
I set a card. And my ray and temperature will attack your face down.
You revealed my white prince.
I sure do. I also end my turn.
And at the start of mine, you take another 500. I'll set yet another monster.
I activate another Cloudian Squall. And I attack your face down.
It's a turtle.
It sure is. I end my turn.
I'll end my turn.
I just noticed the hover over text is readable now.
Oh, yeah.
Huh, so it is. Nice. Oh man, Seto Kaiba wants me to watch a YouTube video. Go away, Kaiba.
I end my turn. I also activate the Heavy Dust Storm, destroying your face down card and your Dark World Shackles.
Alright. I guess that means I don't have a reason to keep that Cirrus Stratus around. Keep that in mind. But for now, I'll just wait.
Well. I believe the game is already over, and not even on my turn. For you are now subject to an updraft, as all fog counters on the board are removed,
What?
dealing 300 damage for each one.
No!
Yay.
That's right. You'll have to be more careful of the winds at your feet from now on.
So, did you just draw Updraft, or did you have it for a
Oh, the
while?
whole game.
Oh.
I was. That's why I played Heavy Dust Storm last game, because I'm like, that could be a trap destroyer face down on the field. Like, I'll wait an extra turn just to be sure.
Well, it was, but only for targeting my monsters.
I mean, it does. I guess it doesn't actually. On the field, right? Okay. Looks like I win.
Looks like you do. Have you
I'll
star
take
chip?
that. So I like to think that he watched us long enough to know my deck, but then got bored and started watching someone else too soon to see my updraft.
Was there anything he could have done against it anyway?
No. Like, not played as many monsters?
Yeah, I had a Raigeki.
But that would just stalled.
I had both Raigeki and Lightning Vortex, by the way. Like, I could have just cleared your board. But I'm like, that would be detrimental. So we get a star chip.
Yep, you did it.
Desmond gets a star chip.
Yay.
Alright, well, good luck with the tournament, I guess.
Thanks. You too?
See you?
What's your prize? What's your win condition?
By the way, have you seen anybody chasing after somebody with the parasol?
I did.
Yep.
Mountains south by east by southeast of here, 2 mountains down.
Thanks for the info.
Of course.
And he walks out of the upturned tent and sinks into the ground.
Alright, hold on a second.
I wonder if we're ever actually going to learn what's going on.
Hi, I'm back. What was the joke? Hey, Kaiba.
I just said, I wonder if we're ever going to actually learn what's going on. Probably not.
Definitely not if you never ask anyone.
Yes.
We got a tournament to focus on.
Why don't we why don't we ask them right now? It's like, oh, why are you looking for this person?
Well, it's a bit late now. We already left.
Yeah, but I had talked to someone in real life. So let's just pretend that's the reason I didn't ask to see.
Why don't you talk to them about it?
Alright, you catch him right before his head goes under.
A talking skull. Yeah, so why is everybody chasing this person?
I'm not chasing the person with the parasol. I'm chasing the person chasing them.
Yes, but why is all the chasing happening? Who's
It's
done
probably
what
better
wrong?
if you don't know. You don't want to get mixed up in it.
Since when do you care about our well-being?
He sinks down.
Yeah. Alright, well...
Alright, so that was that event.
Is it still nighttime?
Yeah. You were woken up in the middle of the night.
I go back to sleep on my Casper mattress.
Your upturned mattress.
It's double-sided.
Alright, so you fluff up your My Pillow.
Yeah.
What's a blanket?
A snuggie.
Grandma's blanket.
You wrap yourself up in your snuggie. And you go back to sleep.
Even if you lose the tournament, we'll still be millionaires.
Ready to
From all
wake
this
up.
sponsor-
Thanks to your movement watch.
Yeah, wake up on time. No, it's Venturo Collective now, Fuse. Get with it.
Just imagining Sky having to carry a tire mattress on his back wherever we go.
This is
To
my personal
retirement.
item.
A personal item is an all-you-can-eat.
You wake up.
Card. Oh no, bones!
In the middle of the morning.
Oh. It sure is noon out here.
Would that be between sunrise and noon?
In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
The middle of the morning, the middle of the day are not the same thing necessarily. You have a point. Are there any trees I can punch? Get some wood.
There are trees that you could punch, and it is possible to get wood. So, technically, yes.
This isn't Minecraft, so I don't know why you bring it up. We go this way. Also, wasn't it? Was it this mountain where you encountered the parasol person, or was it this mountain?
Don't
It
remember.
doesn't really matter since they flew away.
Yeah, but this mountain is east by southeast, and this mountain is more just southeast.
I think
Or
this mountain is where you encountered the Don.
I think that was this mountain.
No, you didn't go to that mountain.
We did though. We were talking about going to this mountain.
No, you didn't go
And
to
we were
that mountain because that's where Seth Ryba was waiting. You didn't encounter him.
Okay, fair enough. This mountain.
No, that was where you found the stone guy. So it was this mountain that you encountered Don, and it
Okay.
was this mountain that you encountered the parasol.
Sure, it was. No,
Yeah,
wasn't this?
this
mountain?
was where you got the goblin guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so still east by southeast, kind of. Yeah. Directly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you feel like you're being watched.
I pose. I strike a pose. A JoJo's pose. Can I roll for JoJo's pose? What I want to do is roll for. I want to JoJo's pose, but in the same fluid motion, like direct my gaze directly at the place where I think I'm being watched from. Can I roll for
Do it.
Can I get teamwork for posing with him?
I'm gonna make this threshold of 6. And yes, you can teamwork it.
Both neither.
Neither.
Got it. Alright, and this is being teamworked. Our friendship, yes. 6!
Critical Joe pose. Alright, so you look directly
Oh.
at the person watching you, strike a dramatic pose together in unison.
Does kanji float by on a string nearby?
Yes. And a ninja falls out of the tree.
The ninja fall. I like to think the ninja sees us pose that way. They
He is so
they-
surprised that he loses his footing and falls out of the tree.
You.
What? Bakana.
I like to think he falls out of the tree and they're just instantly bows to us teach me your ways.
How did you find me?
I could feel it in my hamon. What is
You've seen
Sky?
me. Now you must duel.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, two duelists lock eyes. They have to duel.
What is this, Pokemon? I think we're getting our Fridays crossed fused. Or we're gonna be dueling in Pokemon. So what are your terms? Star chips.
How much money you got in your wallet?
He's got 8 star chips on him.
Oh. Well, we've got 2.
Oh,
So
great.
we could duel him for 1. And then be back where we started.
We'll just make sure to duel someone else before it's nighttime.
So, alright. Sky's gonna be like, I don't think that's how it works. But I'll duel you.
How about a duel for 2 star chips?
How about a duel for 1 star chip? Because 2 is all we have, and I don't want to get eliminated.
Very
Not
well.
by 1 duel from full.
Let's duel.
Alright. Desmond okay with taking a back seat again?
Yep. I still haven't
Yep.
decided what 1 card I'm adding in my deck.
Oh, me neither.
Host.
Host.
All host is host.
Alright, refresh. Whoa, there's a bunch of people doing it now. Join. I'm ready.
We have 2 spectators. Nope.
1
What?
spectator.
So why were you watching us?
Hold on. It's always important to gather information about your opponents.
I used my rock against your sword.
His katana.
Katana.
I was about to say katakana. he crushed his words.
I set magic card.
Good. Now hold on while I remember how this deck works.
And end my turn. Katana!
I set a monster. And I activate the spell card. Reinforcement of the army. I try to remember what cards I want. It's been a while since I made this deck. Like a month or something.
It's been a while since I've made my deck too, but in that time I've been using it. Learning
Yeah, that's a
from
good
it.
one.
What? Divine Pun is meant. Sounds like Goblin Slayer music. Sounds like anime music.
I want that card.
Ninja!
Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo.
Oh. Where's Genji?
It's your move.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I normal summon Weetha. It could easily be in either of our decks, probably. And attack your face down.
Probably. You flip my armed ninja. When it's flipped, I can target one spell on the field and destroy it. So let's see if that's a spell.
It's not.
But now I know what it is.
You don't know what it does.
The first step to defeating any opponent is to learn what's happening.
What's going on? During my second main phase, I set a card. Then I end my turn.
I normal summon the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo and activate his effect.
Which is?
When he's normal summoned, I can add one ninjutsu art card from my deck to my hand. I choose Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. I then set a card. During my battle phase, Hanzo will destroy your weather.
Luckily, the weather took the brunt of the wrath. In Wetha's place, I summon forth the Cloudian Altus.
Very well.
And I end my turn.
I summon Blackwing Jin the Rain Shadow. This monster has a special effect. If it battles a monster with less defense than the attack of that card, it will destroy that monster immediately, without applying damage calculation. To demonstrate, my Jin the Rain Shadow will destroy your Altus.
It can attempt. But despite the effects of your monster and how grand they may be, it won't do any good when it can't attack at all. Your Blackwing thing has now seen the rainbow and refuses to fight.
I'll still destroy it with Hanzo.
It can try. But your attacks go right through the cloud, affecting it 0. I don't know. Not affecting it at all.
It's like a living smoke bomb. In this case, I'll set a card.
In that case.
And I'll set another card.
I'll activate Heavy Dust Storm and target 2 of your cards.
I activate Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Transforming my Hanzo into... I have to.
Right.
This is probably not the right choice, but I have to.
Transform your Hanzo.
Into a giant koala.
Oh!
Oh, and then it dies.
Oh my.
Because I destroyed the thing.
I guess.
Oh! Oh my god.
I don't read my cards.
That was the third effect of it.
Seppuku, rather. An honorable way.
Turning yourself into a giant koala and dying.
Yeah, the classic Japanese fish.
The classic
Violent.
Japanese fish.
During my battle phase, my violent rain will destroy your Blackwing.
Very well.
And my Cloudian Altus will attack your life points directly. With that, I end
Seems
my
you have
turn.
the advantage for now.
You better believe. You'll move.
But now I summon Blackwing, Zephyros the Elite. And I'll activate the spell card, the Warrior Returning Alive, to return Hanzo to my hand. During my battle phase, my Zephyros the Elite will destroy your violent rain.
I will set a monster. And end my turn.
I set a monster, and enter my battle phase. Zephyros the Elite will attack your face-down monster, destroying it.
Weather control goes to graveyard. I bring forth the Cloudian Siristratus, who gains a fog counter for each Cloudian on the field, which allows it to activate its effect, destroying any of your monsters as I choose. And I choose to eliminate the mystery and destroy your face down.
Ah, my Hanzo!
Your Despite being a ninja, hiding in the shadows won't help them. I end my turn.
I summon Field Commander Raz,
Oh.
which allows me to put place one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from my deck on top of my deck.
How foolish did you feel if you looked for it and it was already there? Yeah.
This card lets me add more
I
cards
choose
to
my
deck.
Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. Additionally, I special summon Blackwing, Gale of the Whirlwind. Gale of the Whirlwind. Without the word of.
Gale, the whirlwind? Yep.
Yes, Gale the Whirlwind. A really powerful monster.
Yes.
Got it.
Gale the Whirlwind can attack you with the whirling wind of gales. Gale
That's right.
the Whirlwind.
And I'll activate its effect, having the attack and
Gale
defense of your Siristratus.
Oh, halving, not having. Got it.
Still more
Yes,
clouds. I figured as much. But I can still do a great deal of damage.
Perhaps.
With Gale the Whirlwind.
And the other two.
However,
I just really like the name. I just really like how you repeat it several times. Mostly me, but you still do it.
I sacrifice both the Cloudians to bring forth one Cloudian in turn. Thus Eye of the Typhoon.
But do have Gale the Whirlwind. Okay.
No.
During the battle phase, It will attack your Zephyros Elite.
Hmm?
And because of their effect, switch all your other monsters to attack and defense positions.
What other tricks does your monster have hiding?
Well, when I equip it with the White Veil, it's no longer affected by spells, traps, and that's it.
Well,
No,
then I'll have to
that's
destroy it.
That's his most powerful trick.
Yeah. At a heavy cost. And finally, I activate the Cloudian Squall, which, for each of my standby phases, will attach a fog token to each face-up monster on the field. I end my turn.
Unfortunately for you, this duel is already over.
Blech.
When I summon
Just vomit.
Blackwing, Fane the Steel Chain. Fane the Steel Chain can attack my opponent directly.
No!
Just to be safe, I'll activate the effect of Gale the Whirlwind.
Yes.
Shush.
Now, Fane the Steel Chain, end this duel.
Ha 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 ha.
What?
This does nothing. I'm like, I can do something. Oh, right, this. Oh, cool. All right, I don't do anything. Cool.
And even if that didn't work, Fane the Steel Chain would have been able to send your Eye of the Typhoon to defense position, where it only has 500.
No. Oh no, I lose my star chip, but actually rewind time.
It also would have died. Gotta put it to the RP mode for a second. Host it again.
Docto Eslo. I'm ready. There's a spectator.
You're a spectator.
Oh. No.
But who's Gale the Whirlwind?
Hush. No.
Ah. My ninjutsu scroll has defeated your rock. However that works. I activate Reinforcement of the Army, bringing to my hand Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. I then summon Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo and activate his effect, bringing to my hand the ninjutsu art of transformation. I then set a card and end my turn.
I set a card. Summon a monster. Cloudian Superstratus.
Very well.
And then play this field spell. The Sanctuary in the Sky.
What does that do?
This- When yeah. There's no when. It's just flat out saying the fact. Battle with this card in play, battle damage to the controller of a fairy monster from a battle involving that monster becomes 0. In short, you can no longer punch through my clouds, and they still won't be destroyed.
I'll find a way to destroy them.
I set one more magic card and end my turn.
They must have a weakness.
The clouds have been around since before. Well, how long have clouds been around? Since before life? No, probably not, because atmospheric changes. Thing that created oxygen and a breathable environment for protozoa to emit from the ocean. clouds have been around since almost as long as life itself. You think you can destroy them?
I think I can summon the Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. You cannot target any of my other ninjas for battle or by card effects until you remove Shingetsu. And if he is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, but worded weirdly, I can add one ninja monster from my deck to my hand, except for Twilight Ninja Shingetsu himself. That effect, of course, can only be activated once per turn. And I know that it's pointless to attack you, so I'll simply end my turn.
Oh, something that I don't know if was noticed, not last game, but with Bone Guy, rain temperature, not a Cloudian. Despite the fact that you couldn't have hurt me through it, attacking it still probably would have destroyed it with anything that was big enough to do so.
Eh.
So that's okay. I bring forth a Cloudian Acid Cloud, gaining fog tokens equal to the number of Cloudians on the field. And I activate its effect. Destroy one of your magic cards.
You've destroyed my ninja art of transformation.
Learned, huh? That I end my turn. It's like jazzy Animal Crossing music. Like soul, I guess. R&B. It's your turn.
Hold on. I'm reading a card.
You got it. You got it.
I summon the Blue Flame Swordsman.
That looks like a picture from the anime.
During my battle phase, I activate his effect,
Oh.
giving
What's
600 of his attack to my Twilight Ninja Shingetsu.
Okay.
I then end my turn.
Wonderful. I set a monster and end my turn.
I switch my swordsman to defense position.
I'm back and I see no one's taken any damage.
Yeah, but it's the second duel. If he wins, he wins.
Next, I summon the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. During my battle phase, I activate the effect of my swordsman, giving Hanzo 600 attack. Then, my Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke will attack your face-down monster.
You destroyed my King Fog.
Yes.
I end my turn.
I tribute my ninja grandmaster Sasuke to summon a monstrous bird.
Oh no.
You got it.
Yeah, I did it. Then I'll activate the Blue Flame Swordsman to give 600 attack to Hanzo.
Your blue flame swordsman is looking weak.
But my Hanzo is looking strong. And your monster has been destroyed.
Weather control is sent to the graveyard. I end my turn.
I'll set a card. And summon Blackwing, Pinocchio the Waxing Moon.
Okay. Okay.
If it's destroyed, then at the end of that turn I can send one other Blackwing monster from my deck to my hand.
Gross.
Your move.
Sure is. I set a card. And end my turn.
During my battle phase, I check to see if the Blue Flame Swordsman can transfer attack while he has none, and verify that he cannot. I then
Hell.
transfer my swordsman and my monstrous bird into a giant koala.
Effectively giving your bird another 600 attack and then some.
700.
Yeah. 600 and then some.
And, because I control a Blackwing monster, I special summon Blackwing, Chris, the Crack of Dawn.
Very well.
Once per turn, Chris cannot be destroyed by spell or trap effects.
Mm. I set a monster and end my turn.
I enter my battle phase, and my big koala will attack your face-down monster.
My violent rain is sent to the graveyard.
I end my turn.
I end mine as well.
I tribute Pinocchio the Waxing Moon to summon Dark General Freed.
What do they do?
Dark General Freed will negate any spell effects that target a face-up dark monster I control, and destroy that spell if it does. And, during my draw phase, instead of drawing, I can choose to add one level 4 dark monster from my deck to my hand,
Powerful.
for as long as this card remains face-up on the field. And now, I can activate the effect of Pinocchio the Waxing Moon.
That is to add another Blackwing to your hand, is that correct?
Yes.
No.
Very well.
Now Cloudian Squall enters the field.
I choose to activate Freed's effect. Bring to my hand Zephyros the Elite. Oh boy, I sure did that. I've also confirmed that there are no level 4 dark monsters in my deck that I currently want. However, wait, what? It's asking if I want to normal or special summon, but it's not really a special summon. But yeah, okay. I summon Twilight Ninja, Getsuga the Shogun.
They sure do show their guns.
For as long as he's in attack position, I can target 2 ninja monsters in my graveyard except for himself, change it to, himself to defense position, and special summon those monsters. Once every turn.
Only once, but every turn. Oh, by the way, your lady in white was preventing fog tokens from being put on your skull
Yeah.
people. Powerful, powerful negation. Nothing touches them.
Well, probably took you a little while longer. Saved him a turn or two.
No. I don't think so. Even if it did, I took an extra turn to do it. I end my turn.
I end my turn.
Gladian Acid Cloud will activate its effect, destroying your magic card.
You've triggered my trap card, Blackwing Booby Trap. When Blackwing Booby Trap is destroyed, while it's set, you take 1,000 damage, and I draw a card.
Very well. Well, I no longer need the Acid Cloud. So I tribute it as a means to summon the Cloudian Nimbusman for 7,500 damage.
That's incredible.
And its attack will only increase as fog tokens are added to the field.
Then I'll have to end this game quickly.
During my battle phase, my Cloudian Nimbusman will attack. Your biggest creature.
You've destroyed my Hanzo.
It looks like your blue sword has gone all but to waste. I end my turn there.
I activate the effect of Dark General Freed. Drawing to my hand. Dark Blade. During my first main phase, I summon Dark Blade. I then activate the spell card, Mystical Space Typhoon, targeting your sanctuary in the sky.
But you forget about my Divine Punishment.
No!
Negating your Mystical Space Typhoon. The trap you've seen from the very beginning has come to bite you in the end.
And I can't turn my Dark Blade into defense position. There must be something I can do.
Suddenly,
No! I have no choice but to end my turn. It seems as though you've won this duel.
Or could that just be a trap?
I could end this duel by attacking your Dark Blade, but I'll go with my previous inclination and instead attack
Through the finisher?
What?
Through the finisher?
What's that?
Twilight Ninja Getsuga the Shogun?
Oh yeah, that was absolutely what I was gonna do. Actually, an attack through your Twilight Shogun.
No!
The winds have dispersed your shadows and smoke. The day is clear and won.
You have defeated me.
It was an honorable duel. Star Champ!
I will learn from this encounter.
Good. I mean, there's also Desmond if they want to duel them. For another extra starship. They now have 7 and we have 3.
Well, do you?
Do you ask? In character?
I was expecting the ninja to ask me.
And the ninja is currently feeling shame over defeat. After all, he had already collected 8 star chips so far.
But did at any point we lock eyes?
Probably.
Although we have to duel.
Very well. I will redeem myself with this duel.
And hold on before you host.
Ah.
I still need to decide on that one card.
You should add Allure of Darkness if you have a lot of dark monsters. Do you? Are they dark?
Dark Urkers, I would
No,
imagine.
I don't think so.
Hmm. Had one anyway. Just never use it. It's great.
I guess I'll give this one a shot.
Add a burning whatever.
And burning what I play, the card of the burning whatever.
Hold on. Yeah, burning land.
And I'm ready now.
Then I shall host. And then exit. And then host again with original rules. Where are ninjas? There's ninjas. We're missing a sky. Oh,
Can't see the sky for the clouds, can you?
Nah, I just imagined the sky was turned around.
my blade cuts through your paper. And I will be going first.
Very well.
I activate the spell card, Reinforcement of the Army, to bring to my hand Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. I then summon Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo and activate his effect, bringing to my hand Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. I then set a card and end my turn.
Let's see here. It's been so long. I normal summon this snake, and
Very well.
attach to him this thing.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what exactly you would call this.
Your snake
One
is now more
rage.
powerful than my Hanzo.
Indeed. I will attack.
However, Hanzo is not actually Hanzo.
Gasp.
In reality, he was a big koala.
I can't believe I was deceived by a ninja. Deception's not what they're known for.
in which case I will not attack. Now we'll go to main phase. Activates the Venom Swamp. While this is out, all face-up monsters will be taking 500 attack minus,
No,
except
not 500 attack minus.
yeah, except for my Venom monsters. Oh, actually, I should use this now. Venom shots.
No,
There we go.
my koala.
That just puts more Venom counters on you.
Those venom counters are dangerous.
Indeed.
I flip my koala to defense position. And I set a monster. It's your move.
I should let you know, if one of your monsters reaches 0 attack, it'll be destroyed.
I'll have to make sure not to let that happen. I'm feeling very depressed over this turn of events.
Prepare to feel more. As I put another,
No!
vessel will be destroyed at the end of my turn, or start of your turn.
It's not only destroyed if that happen if the 0 transition happens from the Venom Swamp.
Yeah, it has
Which
to
it
be
will.
from the Venom Swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
Good.
via mine, it won't. I think we should see what that hidden card is.
You've revealed my armed ninja, which will destroy one spell card on the field. I choose your Venom Swamp.
'Twas a
You should
trap.
have stayed safe.
I mean, there's an argument that it is very safe to know what your enemy's monsters are.
That too.
Yeah, but you've already seen armed ninja.
Well, I didn't know that he was there.
You
Sure,
know that he's
stay
in the
safe,
deck.
Not playing.
Could have
you
been
should
So
never
it
attack
was
the
safer
face
to
down.
not attack the face down.
No. Remember it for later. And
Now you know. Yada yada, half the battle. Attack position, big koala.
I thought you were saying yare yare. Yare yare, after battle.
I summon Field Commander Raz, allowing me to place one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from my deck on top of my deck.
No, he doesn't.
What does this one do? Oh yeah, that's that one.
There's this music though.
That one's that. Yeah, I think I want that one. I place on top of my deck the White Ninja, and I enter my battle phase. Big Koala will destroy your Venom Snake.
Reptilian's second effect allows me to minus 800 attack from one of your monsters.
Fortunately for me, you chose the one that wasn't going to destroy your Venom Serpent.
That's fine.
Unfortunately for me, you chose the one that had higher attack.
That was the plan.
But we'll see if you have anything strong enough to destroy my koala.
I'll set a card. That's all I can do this turn.
I too will set a card and enter my battle phase. My big koala will attack your monster.
Aha. This card cannot be defeated by battle, and engaging in battle with it will reduce your attack to 0.
My koala.
Looks like our koala's been poisoned.
I will set a card and normal summon
Hanzo's
Gotta
true
be-
form has seen better days.
That's just canon now, right? You can't use transformation spell on Hanzo for any other card.
I will attack your field commander and end my turn.
Also, isn't it more implied that Hanzo is the true form and they're just transforming into a koala?
I set my big koala into defense position.
What a big koala to get through.
Ah? I set 2 cards, one of which being a monster.
Huh, you spoiled it. Oh, I know it's a monster.
Yugi, to make sure that your card is playable in the fields you put them in. No. Play my cards without looking. It's the only way I
This
can
monster was a dark hole. Oh, that would have been really useful.
Oh, illegal move. You're disqualified.
Yugi, you're disqualified. No!
The heart of the cards.
And banished to the Shadow Realm.
Heart of the cards isn't real. Goodbye.
I will set a monster. And then take a long time to decide if I actually try to attack your face down. I mean, I don't...
It's rude.
I'm not too worried
Don't
about
attack
losing. You never know.
It'd be interesting if there was a monster who could attack while face down.
Also, this activates.
You reveal my white ninja. When it's flipped, I can target one defense position monster on the field and destroy it. I choose your monster.
Joke's on you. Point of that card is to be attacked.
Pretty much.
To be attacked and not get destroyed. And then eventually get destroyed.
But not by Venom
Its high
Swamp.
defense is still good.
Yeah. So you just skipped some steps into its final evolution.
Yeah, I really
Indeed.
like how reptilians and venoms actually interact really well.
Yeah.
Because their whole theme is having 0 attack. So they also don't get destroyed by Venom Swamp. Or affected in any way. Except for the ones that do.
I was running low on time there.
I don't see turn timers. I also don't see
Oh,
color,
by this
gender,
point-
or at all.
My big koala has outlived its usefulness. So I'll reveal its true form. The monstrous bird.
Wow, Hanzo's gone through some phases. Shouldn't the transformation
My
spell be
monstrous
on
bird will destroy your Gagagigo.
That allows me to pick a card.
Any card.
Almost any.
Very well. Your move.
Very well. Finally, I get something higher than 4 stars so I can get rid of that card. As I wonder if I want to use her effect. I think I do. By discarding one card, I can select one of your cards and reduce its attack to 0 unless you have something to counter that.
Very well. Hanzo's true form has seen better days.
Wait, how'd
Its
you,
new
how'd you
form will be in the
Another-
graveyard.
His true form is fuck you. How'd you reach that? Make that one go to 0 again?
That's Reptilian Medusa's effect.
The Gorgon. Queen
Yep.
Gorgonzola.
And end my turn.
Queen Gorgonzola. Supreme.
I set a monster and end my turn.
I end my turn.
I set a monster and end my turn.
I shut it down, but it flips up again. Never keep it down.
I end my turn.
Oh no. The music. The day the music died.
I set a monster and end my turn.
But do you play music in Roll20? The word will be lizard.
Yes.
I think now's the time to use this. Regaki.
Oh.
Which one? Hey,
And
I'm busy looking at musics.
I hope whatever I'm waiting on can't counter this.
There is a face down. Oh.
You've destroyed my monsters.
Hopefully nothing you needed.
No. I was careful
Good.
not to play anything important.
Apparently.
I attack.
This guy's like,
Very
was that your
well.
strategy when fighting me? I'm kidding. It's not what this guy says.
And I go ahead and use this. Take 800 more damage. And I end my turn.
Preparing to finish me off next turn, I see. It's a good thing that you didn't save that. Otherwise, that would have been a smart move. Now I know that you have more damage than it seems. And I set this monster. And I end my turn.
There's a mosquito in my room.
You're a mosquito.
In my room.
It's it's sitting on my computer, sucking up my RAM.
I will activate this, allowing me to put 2 tokens on my side of the field, even though I only need 1 to normal summon Gigagagigo. I will battle phase and see what that is.
You've destroyed my Ninken dog.
Like Nintendo.
And I attack with Medusa. Your move.
350 life points.
I hope you're prepared for it.
But you don't. Why? Prepared in a different kind of way. They don't have a heart attack when I play my finishing move.
I summon in attack position Blackwing Bora the Spear.
Don't bore your spear at me.
I then
no.
activate the Mystical Space Typhoon, destroying my ninjutsu Art of Transformation.
Now, why didn't that?
And in response, I activate the Heavy Dust Storm, destroying my Mystical Space Typhoon and my ninjutsu Art of Transformation.
Looks like seppuku. Why didn't you destroy their magic card, their trap card?
Why would I do that?
So that each magic card in the field gets destroyed only once. But as it stands, your transformation card got destroyed more than once.
It turns out you chose just the right turn to activate that Raigeki.
I was thinking about it on when you had 3. I figured you're probably going to play something else that's maybe bigger, so I'd head off till then. I activate Medusa's effects and attack it with Gigagagigo.
No!
So now we have 2 stars each, yeah?
Yep.
Grand. We should go duel someone for 2 stars.
Once again, I face the shame of defeat.
And he's like, now I'll have to cut off 2 fingers. We're like, wait, no, what? What? Hold on, what? Yeah, I cut off a finger for every time I've lost. But you have 10 fingers I've never lost. Fuck!
If I lose 10 more times, I can use my toes.
He doesn't cut off a finger until he loses the tournament. For each just individual duel he loses, he cuts off a fingernail.
Yeah. like you mean like trims it? Just like snips it? Or like rips it off?
Yeah, just clips his fingernail.
Man, your fingernails are long, but I'm winning!
Oh, hey, this music. It's been a while.
That's right. I play phone in attack position.
No, we're not even in a duel.
Alright, well, you've done it.
Yay.
Ninja Man
Yay.
sloops off into the trees.
We crawled out of this hole. As the
did.
ninja sings away.
The ninja also sinks into a hole in the ground.
Well, he has 6 star chips, not 3.
We could duel them again.
I don't think he would have accepted.
For redemption.
Oh, he's already gone.
Okay.
So where are you going?
Moving on to the next tree.
Hey, you wanna roll me 1d2 for which of these decks I'm gonna use?
Slash. Two.
Alright.
Retho Saiba.
So as you're going through this forest, you encounter a familiar face.
Oh.
It's Don, and he appears out of breath.
Is that the Barrislan man?
No,
No.
it's
Okay.
the guy who was chasing Parasol Girl.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that
Hello
guy.
there.
Ah, you again.
How's your chase going?
I saw her going this way, but I believe it may have been an illusion.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
It seems there are mysterious forces at work around here. There's a skeleton chasing after you as well.
Where?
Just east of here. Last mountains we saw, I believe. Or no, the first forest past the mountains. Going this way.
I'll have to avoid my quarry for now then.
I don't know what that means. Would you like to duel?
Yes, I believe that would help me take my mind off of things.
Wonderful. I guess that means I shouldn't be asking you what's going on while we're dueling. Should help me take my mind off things. Great. So what's going on?
And I didn't mention you'd be dueling our friend, Bones.
No!
Wait, this guy has star chips, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, wait a minute, why is Bones looking for this guy? Is he out of star chips? Think you want to duel? Sure. All right, great. Hand over your star chips. I don't have any. So duel for 2?
Seems reasonable.
Reasonable. Yes.
And we'll see if you can handle the fury of the skies.
That's my line.
Being reasonable is reasonable.
Host.
Let's see if you can see the sky for the clouds. Docto. There you are.
There it is.
We got an additional spectator this time.
And then they left.
Why? Oh, probably because they're trying to join the duel to play it.
I'll be going first.
It seems that way.
I'll start by activating the wave motion cannon.
Which does.
During my main phase, I can send it to the graveyard to inflict 1,000 points of damage to you for each of my standby phases that have passed since this card was activated.
And on the first turn, no less.
Then, I activate Replenishment Squad. Each time I take 1,000 or more damage by your card effect or monster attack, I draw one card for each 1,000 damage I took.
Is this the Earthquake Squad?
Then, I activate Card Trader. Once per turn, during my standby phase, I can shuffle one card from my hand into the deck to draw a card. Then, I normal summon Brohunter. When it's normal summoned, I can add one level 4 light thunder type monster from my deck to my hand, except for himself. I choose the Thunder Seahorse. I then activate the Thunder Seahorse, discarding it, to bring 2 Thunder Seahorses to my hand. I then end my turn.
Well, I bring forth the Violent Rain. During my battle phase, I use it to attack your Brohunter, dealing less than 1,000 damage to your life points, drawing you no cards.
So it would appear.
I also activate the Cloudian Squall and end my turn.
I activate the card trader, trading out one of my Thunder Seahorses for whatever card is after it. I have to look at what I have.
Yep.
Okay. I then set a card, and I'll end my turn.
I'll play the Cloudian Acid Cloud. And another Cloudian Squall. And I'll end my turn.
I activate my card trader. Trading my Thunder Dragon Fusion out for another card. Then activate my Thunder Dragon to bring 2 Thunder Dragons to my hand. Next, I activate Guarded Treasure by discarding 5 cards from my hand. I can draw 2 cards. And, for as long as it remains on the field, I draw 2 cards instead of 1 during my draw phase. Next, I activate Thunder Dragon Fusion. using as fusion materials 3 Thunder Dragons, sending them back to my deck. I summon the Thunder Dragon Lord.
Powerful creature. What does it do?
When a Thunder monster's effect is activated from my hand, I can destroy 1 card on the field. And, if that card would be destroyed by a card effect, I can banish 2 cards from my graveyard instead. Next, I activate the effect of my Bolt Thunder Dragon from my hand, which triggers the effect of my Thunder Dragon Lord. What does your Acid Cloud do?
With a payment cost of 2 fog tokens, it can destroy a magic card face up on the field. Yeah.
And your Squalls?
1 spell or trap card, just in general. They generate magic. Fog. Yeah. They generate magic. They generate fog tokens for each face-up monster on the field.
Then I'll destroy your Acid Cloud.
Upsetting.
And add to my hand the Bolt Thunder Dragon. I'll then activate from my hand the Avian Thunder Dragon, triggering the effect of my Thunder Dragon Lord, which will destroy a Cloudian Squall.
Turn's running low, by the way.
And summon a Bestial Thunder Dragon. Then I enter my battle phase. This deck is a little bit more powerful than I was expecting it to be.
Cool. Geki.
I
Watch it do
activate the
nothing
effect of
somehow.
my Thunder Dragon Lord, banishing 2 cards instead of getting destroyed.
Okay, so that's something you didn't say it could do.
I did.
God damn it. So I just lose. Cool. Next game. Yeah. That was rash of me. I'm sorry. There was a lot of time spent there, just me watching nothing happen, and then I died.
Host. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that this deck would combo for that long.
It did. There we go.
I'll go first.
Yeah, apparently.
I activate Thunder Dragon. Get 2 Thunder Dragons.
You don't have to say what you're doing. Unless
Yes,
it's
I
new.
do.
No, don't. Just do what you have to do. unless
Guarded
it's something-
Treasure. Yeah, that one.
If there's something I could do, I could just go now and probably be back before your combo's over. Like,
Oh, that's weird.
it's
I
amazing
summon
that
Sousa
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Soldier. What? I can do something from here? Oh, wait, I can just... What?
It's
Okay.
amazing the show wasn't more like the
I
card game.
tribute him. Summon this guy from my extra deck.
You already have 7 things in your graveyard, so that's 3 opportunities to not be destroyed. Good, great, I love it. It sure is fun to play the game. I haven't had a turn yet.
I then get rid of a card in my hand, and that card, summon this guy. Turn is over.
Let's activate this.
I'll banish monsters.
Yep.
Activate that. Activates this.
This isn't a tier 1 deck, Fuse. This is like ABC Monsters shit, where it's more guaranteed.
Hey, I don't have the ability to test these decks.
So this deck is too powerful.
Yeah.
So I don't think this duel should count.
Oh, whoops. That's a 5.
Cool, I'm half dead.
No?
It's turn 4. Whatever. You can just destroy my monsters. It's like Cloudy and Stratus, except you don't have to wait for the setup.
Oh,
And it's like
no,
Cloudy
it's
and
just
the Typhoon, except stronger.
like the setup is that I need to use like the effect of a thunder monster that activates from my hand.
The setup is it's turn 4 and I'm dead already.
Not quite.
Shut up. If I'm dead in 2 turns, I'm dead right now. If I'm dead in
Now
2
you're
turns,
dead.
then there's nothing I can do about it.
No,
Yeah,
no, you're
thanks.
No, yeah, you are.
Oh my god. I don't care. I don't think this duel should count because this deck is too strong. And there's no way you could know that, apparently. There are bots you can fight against, you know. Cool, great, grand. Again, I don't think this duel should count.
I think I would agree with Neon in this case. Getting a 10-star in turn 1.
Yeah, that's way easier to get out than I was thinking it was.
I'm glad we didn't fight it earlier on.
Oh, it would have been a different deck then.
Use that deck.
No, I can't. Because it was using something that shouldn't be in the game yet.
Okay. Oh, okay. But this deck's fine.
Yeah.
No.
This deck is legal by the rule set that we use.
Alright, so that duel didn't happen. GM willing.
Alright. Yeah, it was a friendly duel. I should
You
not
just want
have...
to-
Like, that deck should not have been one that's just wandering around.
Thanks.
That is 100% a tournament deck.
I guess maybe I should have included in by like, by the way, I'm hunting some lady who's wandering around with like a god item. Oh, also, I'm willing to duel you.
Thank you, that took my mind off of things.
Me too. I'm fine with losing. Under circumstances, alright? Under certain circumstances, losing's fine. But not when it's, I have no choice. That's like a scripted loss. That's a scripted loss.
Yeah, that was like if I threw Cosmos at you.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you can technically play and all the rules of the game are in play.
Cosmos is a deck that I'm not even putting in the tournament.
And this one is?
Maybe. Well, I kind of have to now because he's here.
I mean, he could just not be part of. He could just not be part of the tournament officially, and that's why the skeleton guy's after him.
Well, if he achieves his goal, he'll just leave.
Well, then we should help
So
him achieve his goal.
there you go. There's your goal. Help him
And our
finish
goal-
his
our
goal
is
so
to
you
enter the
can
tournament.
leave, or so
Our
you
goal-
can like get to the tournament and not have to fight this guy.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now you got your moral, your ideas.
Anyway, Desmond should fight that guy, so I can go do my thing.
I'd rather not.
I'm gonna say, all right, sweet. Do you know where the lady went? Okay, let's go that way. Choose a direction we're going.
Well,
I'll
right
be
now
back.
his goal is to get away from Bones.
Sure, I'll be back.
I should probably take this time to be right back as well.
Oh, fine. I'll also take this time to be right back, and we'll just have the stream listen to Ada for a while.
Fine.
Be back soon.
I'm back. I've had to go to the bathroom 3 times since starting.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So what happened since I left?
We both also went AFK,
Jeez.
and I just got back a second ago.
Hi. I got back when I said hi. GM's away. Posts. Pokemon cards.
So, anything interesting happen recently?
Oh, you know, death of an empire, resurrection of an old god, usual.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh, not Fate.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. I said those things not like directly referencing Fate, but as I was saying the second one, I'm like, this is Fate stuff.
Be sure to check out Fate every other Sunday.
Yeah.
Giving everyone the Fuse sponsorship.
And make sure to check out Fuse's Patreon. And make sure to check out raocow's Patreon. And make sure to check out my Patreon. I don't have one, but check it out.
Here's just a GoFundMe.
What's the goal? Oh, you know. That's
I
all that's
live.
written there. No! I told you, resurrection of an old god.
It's
I want
true.
one of the face places for Fate should have just been an old god, but with Fuse's actual real life personality.
What happens if I do this?
Wow.
So you saying the old god starts up a roleplay?
Yeah, with the
That's
other
what
old
reality
gods.
is. Huh?
He said with the other old gods.
Yeah.
That's just what reality is.
So, what do?
We escape. First, you snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Probably this way.
I agree with that direction.
Because you were talking to Don,
Yeah.
and then we put a pause on that, and now you're just walking off.
Okay, now we were talking to Don about, like, alright, where do you think the lady is where do you think we should go to
I'd have to consult the
Avoids-
stars.
what time is it? Noon.
It's still, like, morning.
Well, would you like to travel with us? In the meantime?
Well, I don't see any reason why Bones would be hanging around you.
Yeah, he already tried to eliminate us and failed. Oh, we're heading to the mountain to the east, or west, that one.
And we should use this guy to win us star chips.
You'll
Very
find
well. I will travel with you for a time.
Excellent. To the west then, and we start walking.
Well, first, he holds out his hand.
Oh, yeah. I shake it.
Donald Blitzen.
Sky Brennan.
I'll shake their hands that are shaking hands.
Donald Blitz. D.B. Donald B.
Oh, how many star chips does he have?
All of them. He's already won.
He doesn't care about Starship so much.
Fuse, I won't accept an answer less than 10. He has 10 starships.
He's got 1d10 plus 2.
I hope he has
Whoops,
12.
there was no space there.
10
10.
starships.
Yeah, he already has 10.
That's why the skeleton guy's after him. It's like, you've already won. Go to the castle. Stop moving people.
you say that, but over here on this mountain, Seth Ryba is hanging out there with like 18 starships.
Yeah, but nobody bothers Seth Ryba.
Just continuing to duel people to eliminate them.
No, I see what happened is Seth Ryba signed up there. Bones did the same thing. Bones went up to Seth. He's like, Seth, you gotta go to the castle. Stop dueling people. It's like, we didn't account for this. And Seth's like, alright, I'll go to the castle. If you beat me in a duel. And Bones like, yeah, I don't know what I expected, honestly.
Alright. So, new party member.
Woo!
Temporary. Yeah, Don Blitzen.
Wah, bah, bah.
Wah, 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 wah.
I don't know if either of you got the pun.
Reindeer.
It's thunder and lightning.
Oh, yeah, Blitzkrieg. Blitz.
Oh,
Don.
that's that. You're just referencing 2 of the 8 reindeer.
Yeah, you know, my favorite reindeer, Donald.
There's Donner.
Yeah.
In
Thunder
fact,
and
it's the last
lightning.
2.
I didn't know that. No. Is that like Latin? German, probably, for Blitz?
Yeah.
Her name's Donald.
One of those.
Donald Duck.
Anyway, to the mountains we go.
I sneezed.
Oh no, the world shakes.
Alright, so you're in the mountains. You're wandering around. You encounter an old man.
Does he have poison?
And health.
No.
How old? Can I roll to assess this guy's age? Oh.
87.
Should I roll anyway?
He looks like he's 87.
Okay.
Use magic to essence.
Does he look spry for his age?
No.
Does he look frail for his age?
No.
He's just
He
frail
looks
in
his
general.
age.
Does he look confused or lost?
No.
Good. Does he look happy or sad?
No.
Is he feeding the pigeons?
He looks slightly forlorn.
There's a park bench on top of the mountain with pigeons.
Yeah. I'm looking up forlorn. Pitifully sad and abandoned or lonely. Oh no.
But only
low, old
slightly.
man. Low, old man, what loss has befallen you?
Time.
Time is a great taker, a force of nature in its own right. But even above that.
Is the weather.
No! Weather does not control time.
You could say weather is unaffected by time. It's
Weather-
cycles.
It's very affected by time.
I mean, yeah, but it always comes back again.
Yeah, but eventually Earth dies and it doesn't.
Well, time kind of stops too.
No,
For us.
time doesn't stop when the Earth is destroyed. Get your head out of the mountain.
If it depends if we're the only sapient life forms in the universe.
For now, but we developed. Even if we are the only life forms, at some point it may develop again.
It depends if they invent time too, like we did.
If the universe is infinite, then it is like statistically impossible for us to be the only life form. Infinite space means infinite possibilities for planets, and infinite possibilities for life on those planets.
But there's not
Which will
infinite
also
space.
lead to the heat death.
Yeah. But it
Do
is
we have-
still pretty fucking massive.
Do we have a name for outside of space?
Nothing. I don't know.
I asked the old man, is there a name for the outside of space?
I don't know. It's hard for me to enjoy dueling anymore,
Why is that?
because my victory is inevitable.
Oh. Why is that?
Would you like to see?
Sure, duel our friend here.
He'll cheer you up.
I think you might have a challenge against our friend here. Go ahead, please. It's come to the inevitable time when you have to duel yourself on stream.
No.
Well, I don't want to duel a guy who says the victory is inevitable after fighting that guy, after fighting Don. Like, oh, okay, sucks to be you then. Bye. You know, like, I don't know how else to handle this. I look to Desmond.
So, Mr. Wizened Old Man, what's your win-loss ratio?
I always win. It's only a matter of time.
I think we should take that up with the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!
See, my entire deck is Zodiac cards. Yeah, that's cheating. Yeah, but I always win. Except the times when I draw, like, only arms. But those don't count. Well, I asked the old man if you'd care to duel for no star chips to see. To test out his theory.
Very well.
A duel.
Host.
Duel ended. Oh, what? Hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Closed, I guess.
Oh.
I might have closed the window while closing other windows.
Oh no, Lion King. Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
SP4111. Oh no, Ramon Soul. I keep leaving.
I think Fuse might just be booting them. Join.
Oh no, Neon the Cat.
Finally.
Yeah, I was booting up the game and went to the PvP section.
Oh, by the way, the second Dawn battle didn't get seen.
Didn't get seen.
If the old
It's
man
gotta be
doesn't
at
win
least
this rock,
one.
paper, scissors.
Oh, sure. So we dueled for fun.
I activate 1 day of peace. And I set a monster.
I activate the Cloudian Squall. And summon forth the Cloudian Altus. And I'll attack your face down.
I eat a Hershey bar,
And
and
then
I
my
flip
turn.
my wing elf, egg elf into attack position. I throw it into your Altus, destroying it.
The old man needs chocolate to stay energized.
I then summon Sandion, the Time Lord.
So you made this deck when we talked about this card.
No,
That's a large creature with a lot of text. Probably.
yes.
Dare I ask what it does?
Neither player takes battle damage from any battle involving Sandion. And at the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, I can inflict 2,000 damage to you. During my
Then
standby phase, he's shuffled into the deck.
Then I'd better get rid of it. I tribute your Sandion and the Cloudian Altus to bring forth the Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon.
Interesting.
And during my battle phase, attack your life points directly. And end my turn.
Perhaps we'll have a duel today. But first, I activate the Dark Hole. And I set a monster.
Well, I normal summon the Cloudian Altus. And then special summon of course in that. Yeah. The Cloudian Storm Dragon, and activate its effect, gifting a fog token to my Cloudian Altus, bringing its number up to 2. I set a card. During my battle phase, I attack your face down.
You reveal tenderness. Something I used to feel. I will destroy my tenderness to summon Gyakuten Megami. My Megami will attack your Altus.
You may deal damage, but punching through the clouds would seem pointless to destroy them.
Yes, many things seem pointless.
I normal summon the Cloudian Acid Cloud. Then, activate Cloudian Altus's effect. Using 3 fog tokens to discard 1 random card from your hand. And then activate the Cloudian Storm Dragon, gifting another fog token to the Cloudian Altus. I activate its effect, bringing 3 fog tokens off of itself to discard a card from your hand. And then activate itself once more, taking 3 cards off the Cloudian Acid Cloud to discard 1 more card from your hand. Bring your hand size down to 1.
Interesting.
And then set a card. And end my turn. As long as 3 or more face-up monsters appear on the field, I'll be able to destroy 1 card from your hand each turn.
Unfortunate. I set a monster. and I'll attack your acid cloud.
Cloudians as well. Or all Cloudians share the same feature, being unable to be destroyed by battle. However, one thing they also share is being just destroying themselves in defense position, which I do to my Placid Cloud to prevent you from taking advantage of its low stats.
An
Set a
excellent
monster.
strategy.
Thank you, and end my turn.
I activate the spell card, Raigeki. During my battle phase, I'll attack your life points. This is just how things always turn out.
I also activate Raigeki. And end my turn.
I activate Swords of Burning Light.
What does that do?
For as long as I control no monsters, monsters you control cannot declare attacks.
Very well.
Once I control a monster, or you have 5 cards in your hand, the card is destroyed.
Very well. Jesus. Nor chain. I end my turn.
I set a card, and end my turn. I activate non-existence.
I activate Heavy Storm Duster, targeting both your cards.
Non-existence's effect was unable to trigger.
Excellent. Also excellent is the Sanctuary in the Sky.
So that means that Heavy Dust Storm destroys something before it's flipped up.
I think it's just things happening later on in the chain activate first, and because it's already destroyed.
But that just has an effect that triggers on you trying to destroy it. As long as it's face up. As long as it's face up, the first time it would be destroyed, it isn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I set a monster, and end my turn.
I set a card.
I end my turn.
I end my turn.
I activate Mystical Space Typhoon, destroying a face-down magic card.
Because you've activated it because you did it in response to your Cloudian Squall, it's late enough in the chain for me to activate my Mystical Wind Typhoon,
Jesus Christ.
destroying your Sanctuary in the Sky.
Really? That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's Mystical Space Typhoon, but worse.
Ugh. My turn, god damn it.
I end my turn.
I end my turn.
I end my turn.
Set a card. End my turn.
I end my turn.
End my turn.
I end my turn.
Normal summon Weetha. During my battle phase, I attack your face down.
You reveal my binding chain.
Excellent. I end my turn.
I flip my binding chain into attack position. And I will trade it with your weather.
So this is the
During my main phase, I summon Halon, the Time Lord. I then activate Advance Draw, tributing it to draw 2 cards.
I'm guessing it does something from the graveyard.
No. I then activate Messenger of Peace. Monsters with 1,500 or more attack cannot declare an attack.
Okay.
I end my turn.
I summon Violent Rain. End my turn.
I pay 100 life points to maintain the Messenger of Peace. I then summon Lazion, the Time Lord. If this card battles, all cards from your graveyard are shuffled into your deck. And each time you draw once per turn, Lazion will deal 1000 damage to you. Again, during my standby phase, he's shuffled into my deck, and neither of us takes battle damage from battle involving it.
Activate Heavy Dust Storm, destroying your thing. Activate Blustering Winds. In my battle phase, I attack you. Can't be destroyed by battle. Okay.
I summon Zaphion, the Time Lord. And I'll attack your Violent Rain. When Zaphion battles, at the end of the battle phase, all spell or trap cards from my opponent's side of the field are sent to their deck.
Yeah. God damn it.
I activate my own Sanctuary in the Sky. And I summon Sadeon, the Time Lord. When Sadeon battles, if my life points are less than 4,000, my life points become 4,000. Huh. You prevented Sadion from going to the deck.
Yeah, I guess so. And it also didn't get destroyed. Speaking of didn't get destroyed,
It's exceptionally difficult to destroy Time Lords.
probably only with the tribute thing,
Yeah, I believe so.
like I managed to do early on.
Yeah. Like, the Time Lords are hard, you can't fight. Hmm.
You know, you can use Divine Punishment on your own creature. So if you wanted to keep a creature out for like 3 turns or something, you could use 3 to 4 turns. You could use 3 Divine Punishment.
I activate the Magical Mallet, sending Cephalon the Ultimate Time Lord back into my deck and drawing a card. I then normal summon Mid-Ion, the Time Lord. This one... if it battled, then I return cards or monsters from your field to your hand and inflict 300 damage to you for each.
Roll my eyes.
I then activate Card Destruction. Each of us discards our hands and draws that many cards.
That's the most annoying card in the entire game.
And was recently unbanned.
Well, I activate Sanctuary in the Sky. So yours is the very boring deck. The nothing happens ever deck.
I summon
Devices.
Lazion
Now here's
and
another
activate
thing
the
that-
Swords of Revealing Light.
Of course, you did that the moment you returned Weather Report to my hand.
It wouldn't have mattered, because you draw a card, activating the effect of Lazion and taking 1000 damage.
Cool, so you're boring. Bye. I don't even say anything, I just leave.
That's rude.
Yeah, he's rude.
Alright, the old man falls deeper into his depression.
No, I'm kidding. That's me. That's me being mad. What's his name?
Like I
Scott.
said, my victory is inevitable.
I could give it a try.
You have less tricks though. You're more raw power, which works to your benefit
No,
sometimes. But this is a very
Desmond
tricky
has
deck.
the other way of dealing with those cards.
Just punching really hard.
No, taking them because their attack is 0.
But I attacked your guy when his attack was 0, and it didn't die.
No,
Taking them.
Oh. Alright.
Desmond's entire deck is built around setting the opponent's monsters to 0 attack. Old man is nice enough to just have them there.
But fine.
I don't know if that would do much, since they would just shuffle themselves into his deck again.
Would it be his?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be his deck.
Even-
Cards never go into the opponent's deck except for Parasite. I don't think. There might be more exceptions, but that's the only one I know of off the top of my head.
I just realized I never even changed the music.
It's fitting because it's very low tempo. All these depressed characters you're having are making me more depressed. You just stop. be happier. In fiction, at least. So, is the duel gonna happen?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You should challenge him.
What's your name, Mr. Man?
I didn't give him one. Hold on.
Sadman Ballsack.
No, that is not his name.
Sadman Jenkins. It's like Old Man Jenkins, but sad. Yeah, Sky is more like, that is certainly a powerful deck, if a bit low tempo.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd have more fun if you switched to a more high-octane deck. Something that strikes fast as lightning. Or hits like the wind.
Or is capable of losing.
I mean, it's not incapable of losing. It's just, it takes a really long time to duel them, and it's a pretty good deck. So
His name is Zaman.
By comparison, it seems like it's unbeatable, because you don't want to fucking fight him. This is boring.
Well, Mr. Yaman,
Zaman.
let's have a
With a Z.
long, slow duel.
I'm
Zaman.
pretty sure that entire duel took like half an hour.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing we have another half an hour.
So then the game's gonna be done.
Yep.
And it's
Good, because I'm out of decks.
This depressed old guy is making me sad, making me hate myself. Even more!
I hosted.
I joined.
Me too.
I spectated. Decky wants to duel. Pete's
No
brother
way,
wants to
Decky.
duel. For those wondering at home why we use a public access duel, it's because that's the only way that
Yeah,
we can
spectators.
spectators can watch. Scabba, hey, music.
Are you just gonna keep the music the same? There we go.
What?
These changes the music.
Anachronist.
Have you ever thought about getting music ready beforehand?
Did.
Have you ever thought about getting more ready music? It's like a pebble on the rail, right? Small bump causes big derailing.
I'll start by summoning Mickey on the Time Lord. This song loops way too quickly.
Wow,
And
this
I'll
one,
activate the Sanctuary in the sky.
this one does a lot more than the other ones.
Well, it depends on the situation. They're all situational, but you can't choose which one you get. I attack your face down. At the end of my battle phase, Mikion reduces your life points by half.
And it's like, what? Attack goes to 0.
So I was thinking about a deck based on the kaiju monsters, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And the player would be a movie director who would be like, because the whole thing's like putting monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Like, no, this guy goes there. There, now the scene is set.
Yeah.
And
Try
action.
this guy.
Yeah.
I gotta do some thinking.
I already have a Kaiju RP deck that's just kind of sitting around.
Yes, and you better be a movie director.
He isn't.
You better
He's
change
nothing.
It. You better change it to a movie director.
So I never bothered using him.
From
The deck is
nothing
just
into a
sitting
movie
there.
I'll eat you up. I'll go play Minecraft.
I activate the Swords of Burning Light. And Hand Destruction. I'll destroy my Shining Abyss and my Pot of Acquisitiveness.
Inquisitiveness.
I'll get rid of the Dark Door.
He's still running that?
Yeah. Haven't found a good replacement yet, let's say.
I mean, if every card in your deck was critical to your deck working, then you couldn't afford to throw any of them away, and anytime you did, your deck would be defeated already.
Usually every card in your deck is supposed to be good. And
Usually.
somehow advances you towards your win condition.
Like not dying?
Or
Have to
searching through all your
choose.
cards so you can get to the good ones.
Isn't this hand destruction guy? Isn't
You have 5 cards in your hand now.
Yeah.
hand destruction? Hold on.
Unfortunate.
Summon that.
There's a doggo.
Just what you think.
Yeah.
Go with attacking. And I guess that's my. There
I
is a
activate
change.
Hand Destruction.
I was gonna say, there's a chance with your deck you just get all of your Time Lords at the very back of your deck.
I summon Mikion, the Time Lord, and enter my battle phase. Mikion halves your life points at the end of the battle phase.
How'd you get the same one again?
I don't know.
Yes, my dude.
I'm gonna set some things out. I don't know if they'll help, but
That card, Hand Destruction, features a character very similar to a character in a game that I like.
oh yeah, by the way, if you hand destructed one of my cards that would have taken control of yours.
Good. Right before getting and playing Mikion.
I'll go to and
Check it out in the Discord.
You're a Discord. I normal summon the binding chain and end my turn.
Well, here's my chance to do damage, I guess.
This guy's name should be Doldrum. You
See
also
how
can't
much
do
damage
can't
is
do
that?
damage unless you destroy it, which I guess you can pretty easily.
Oh yeah, he is fairy, so dang. And one of your first hand switchers got rid of my venom swamp.
Yeah, hand destruction is the worst.
Oh wait, I forgot I put that down. That worked.
Oh, nice.
Hmm? But
Oh, now I can't
that
battle
would mean...
phase because I used that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I had to take that into consideration. I made sure to use mine on his turn.
I get the feeling I won't have a next turn to have an easy target.
No. Can you only bring Time Lords onto the field if your field is clear?
First, I activate Monster Reincarnation. Bringing Megami back to my hand.
Dumb.
I'll activate this just so it'll stop telling me.
Pizza Pony, you're losing.
I then set a monster and end my turn.
Well, my options are limited. First, I'll go to battle phase. Attack it. Sure, you get out here. And attack.
Okay, you didn't miss lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't need to do any of that.
Well, I didn't know that before.
You knew exactly what card it was.
I was making sure there wasn't something I wasn't forgetting about.
It's a normal monster.
You never know. Your one card you're holding in your hand could be like a... I don't know.
guess.
There, you happy old man.
The old man smiles. I guess there was a point in coming here.
Also, I had Reptilian's Rage to add another 800 attack if I needed to.
Thank you, young man.
You're welcome. Why did you enlist in a tournament if you're not really feeling it?
See if there is anybody here who could defeat me. I
Huh.
see that there is.
How many star chips does this guy have? You should give them all to us.
Yeah, he
Can
gives
I-
you a star chip.
Oh,
Thank you.
star chip.
No, thank you. He's just giving you a free star chip. Don't complain.
I'm complaining.
I'm not complaining.
I'm complaining. I'm complaining about everything.
And it didn't even take us till end time.
We got one more
It's
duel
basically
left.
end time.
Let's go. No, hold on. We can go to the shrublands. We can do it.
No, I don't have more decks.
To the shrubs! I want to find some berries. Oh, we can go to berries and we can fucking Desmond can tell us which ones are poisonous.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if you want to go there, you're either fighting a tournament deck, an unfinished deck, or Cosmos.
We can fight an unfinished deck.
Oh wait, did I ever use this one?
Let's find out.
No, yeah, I did.
Oh, is it a crime to reuse a deck?
Yeah, you gotta have one set of duels per person. It's like the anime doesn't like, okay, it's Weevil Underwood again. Same tournament.
Kaiba though. Make us fight Kaiba. Or is he just
Oh
on
yeah,
that mountain?
he's alive. Right, sure. Seth
just
Raiba
flies
is
in-
just here for some reason.
I just imagine like he wasn't here, but then like he flew in, being carried in the talons of a pterodactyl. He gets dropped off, lands a superhero land. It's like,
No.
You.
He has his red eyes jet.
Sure.
Have us fight Yugi.
What's Yugi's alternate in this reality, or is there none?
It's you.
Oh yeah.
Which one of us is Yugi?
Seth Raiba wants to duel.
Alright, so you encounter a very strange man.
How many belts is he
You.
wearing?
Only like 6.
Okay. Me?
You're a duelist here, aren't you?
Yes. Are you?
Yes. I'm here to crush pitiful duelists like you. How many star chips do you have?
We have 3. 3.
Well, you have 2.
Oh, 2. Fuck you. We have 2.5 each.
You gave the star chip to me.
Yeah, we have 2.5 each. We're a team, and together we have 5.
Then I'll duel you for the 5 of them.
No, you won't. You'll do this for like 1 or 2.
Fine, I'll eliminate you one at a time then. Two star chips.
Okay.
And I'll
I'll
be
do it.
after your 3 next.
Not until 2 weeks from now.
Alright.
And host.
Refresh. Refresh.
Just a reminder
Host.
that you asked for this.
I did. I'm ready.
I think, is this the one?
It has to be some
Good
music from
enough.
Shadow the Hedgehog. This guy is
No,
definitely
this one's
Shadow
not
the
good
Hedgehog.
enough.
All of me.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
There
this
we
is
go.
pretty Shadow. This is pretty Shadow.
Ooh, a pretty shadow. I'll go first.
I like to imagine we didn't even have the rock, paper, scissors. Oh, okay.
First, I activate the Veil of Darkness. Whenever I draw a dark monster during my draw phase, I can reveal it and send it to the graveyard. Then draw one more card.
I thought that said during your dark phase.
So at any given time.
Next, I activate the Dark World Dealings. Sending to my graveyard, Zur, Knight of Dark World.
I choose weather control. Have I fought Seth even in like non the tournament?
Yes, you have.
Alright, I thought so.
You fought him for like an entire day, like 2 hours, trying to see if you could beat him once. I normal summon the Red Eyes Baby Dragon.
A baby.
Yes, but they grow up fast.
I will activate Cloudian Squall. And bring forth... Well, I'll set a monster and end my turn.
I look at the cards that are in my extra deck.
Your extra decks are annoying.
I summon the Red Eyes Wyvern and enter my battle phase. My Red Eyes Wyvern will attack your card, and my baby dragon will attack you directly. Looks like this will be a quick defeat.
I set a card and bring forth the Cloudian Acid Cloud. And end my turn.
And what's a pitiful monster like that going to do to me? I summon the Red Eyes Retro Dragon and enter my battle phase. My Red Eyes Wyvern will destroy your acid cloud.
It will try, but punching through the clouds is quite purposeless. What's the word? Useless. There we go.
Well, your defense is futile.
500 less damage for each monster. It adds up pretty fast.
And yet your life points are still below half.
Well, then now I can activate the Cloudian Acid Cloud's ability to destroy your magic card. Then send it to defense position to send it to the graveyard.
What?
And normal summon the Cloudian Altus, taking its place with 1300 attack. Still less than yours, but when it takes that much away from your attacks, again, it adds up even quicker. I set a card and end my turn.
I activate the Dark World Dealings. I send to my graveyard the Fusion Substitute.
I send White Veil to the graveyard.
I'll set
Take
a
3
card
fellas in my points.
and enter my battle phase.
A mere 500 attack? Weak. 400? Even less.
We'll see who's laughing soon.
We will. As Cloudy and Squall puts more fog tokens on the field. And I then activate Cloudy and Altus' effect, removing from the field cloud tokens from anywhere to discard cards from your hand at random. And I may do this as many times as I see fit. Allowing
Go
me to
ahead.
destroy the entire hand.
It won't change the outcome of this duel.
Then, Sanctuary in the Sky will prevent even the smallest amount of damage passing through with your attacks. You can no longer touch me.
We'll see about that.
I set a card. As well as another. And end my turn.
I'll also set a card. And end my turn.
So I'll activate the Heavy Dust Storm, destroying both your magic cards.
I activate Call of the Archfiend.
What's this do?
Nothing. During my battle phase, I'll attack your Altus.
To no avail.
No matter.
With nowhere to spend my fog tokens, I'll refrain from just spending any for now.
During my battle phase, my baby dragon will attack your Altus, destroying itself and activating its effect.
Which is what?
When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can summon one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from my deck. And equip the baby dragon to it, giving it an additional 300 attack.
That sounds pretty dangerous. I refuse. You're punished divinely. From the clouds say no.
No matter.
And on my turn, I use the fog tokens built up on your side of the field to destroy a card in your hand. What does your retro dragon do?
I didn't want to read it all.
May I?
If a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monsters you control is destroyed or by your opponent's attack or card effect and sent to the graveyard while this card is in my hand, I can special summon this card in defense position, and if I do, special summon as many of those destroyed monsters as possible. I can tribute this card, normal summon one Red Eyes monster during main phase this turn in addition to your normal summon set.
Okay, and the other one?
Yeah.
Less times, though. He's...
During your end phase, if you do not, it has to be in the graveyard.
Yeah, but what does it do when it's a graveyard?
I can banish it from the graveyard to summon one Red Eyes monster from the graveyard.
including itself?
No.
Okay. Hmm.
How would it banish itself to summon itself?
Oh, fair. Fair. So in the graveyard, it can summon another from the graveyard.
What a foolish notion.
Alright, I end my turn.
I activate the effect of my Archfiend General.
What does it do?
By discarding it, I can draw one Pandemonium.
What does that do?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a field spell.
No.
It is.
What does it do?
While Pandemonium is in effect, neither player has to pay life points during their standby phase for Archfiend monsters. And, each time a player's Archfiend monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except by battle, that player can add one Archfiend monster from their deck to their hand with a lower level than the destroyed card.
No. Also because it destroys Sanctuary in the Sky.
Yeah, it literally doesn't do anything right now. Other than destroy the Sanctuary. So you would have done that regardless of what I said.
Yeah, but in case it did something extra bad, I would feel better about it.
It's like, while this card is in play, it has all of the effects of Sanctuary in the Sky and cannot be destroyed by any means. Oh, well then I won't destroy it.
Yeah. Also, Lightning Vortex, I clear your board. And normal summon the Violent Rain. During my battle phase, I attack your life points directly.
Enjoy it while you can.
I will. I end my turn.
I'll set a card.
That's why they call me Seto Card the.
Mm-hmm.
I then activate the effect of my Wyvern. To summon my baby dragon.
I normal summon using the Violent Rain, the Frostosaurus onto the field. I attack your baby dragon.
You destroy it, triggering its effect. I summon from my deck Red Eyes Black Dragon, equipped with the Red Eyes Baby Dragon, boosting its attack up to 2,700.
God, it's just too high. I end my turn.
Let's take a risk. I activate the Allure of Darkness. Banishing my Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. I then activate Metal Morph, targeting my Red Eyes Black Dragon. And because I've equipped my Red Eyes Black Dragon with Metal Morph, I can special summon the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon.
What does it do?
It can be summoned by doing this.
Okay.
It's also weaker than the monster that I had before. but I could do it. And that's all that matters.
Fucking really? Alright, good. Thanks. Fun. And my turn.
Why didn't you want to discard
Yeah,
his
I
card?
didn't remember. Not perfect person.
Ah.
I activate Dark World Dealings, so I can choose which one of these cards I want. Yeah.
Is it legal for Desmond to give like Sky reminders
I'll
during a
set
duel?
a card. Yeah? You can say whatever you want. You're right here watching the duel.
That would probably get irritating after a while.
Is it more irritating than forgetting to do a step that
Good
you meant to?
question.
I then end my turn.
I end my turn.
I activate Creeping Darkness, allowing me to banish 2 dark monsters from my graveyard. Choose this one and you. In order to add a monster to my hand. What do I want? What do any of these even do? It's weird. Okay, well, that's the one that does something. I set a monster.
I set a monster. End my turn.
I enter my battle phase and attack your face-down monster.
Weather Report activates its effect and then brings to the graveyard.
Why does this card exist?
Which one?
The Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon?
Because it's stronger.
Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I end my turn.
it gains 100 attack.
200. It was,
I set a card. I did it. I set a card.
I destroy the card in your hand.
You've destroyed my Trap Eater.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I did. I end my turn.
I activate Escape from the Dark Dimension. Allowing me to special summon the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. I then
Gross.
normal summon the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning from the field, making it
Gemini.
from a normal monster to an effect monster. Now, once per turn, I can destroy all face-up monsters my opponent controls with defense lower than this card's attack.
Oh my eyes. Cool. Another duel. Because it's 2 duels.
Maybe we should save that for next time.
Should we? Alright.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
Alright, so we'll remember that next time you have one more duel with Seth Ryba.
Yeah.
Till then,
Bye.
see y'all next time.
Bye.